You're chilling with C Note the greatest. It's on. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Note, and today we have a brand new video for you guys, alright? So today we're going to try something new. Now, today we are comparing two different builds together. The two builds that I am comparing today are the two builds that I find that are the most popular in the NBA 2K18 community. So today we are going to match up a playmaking sharpshooter against a playmaking shot creator, and we will see which build is most dominant. Now, if you guys have any other builds that you want me to compare, please leave those down below in the comment section. Now guys, let me tell you this. Right now, we are just looking at the attribute caps. We're not looking at gameplay yet. Soon, there will be gameplay though. So right now, we are looking at the potential of each of these player builds. First, before we get started, please go ahead and like the video right now, bro. Like up the video and show your support. But other than that, let's get right into it. Now, the first thing that we're going to be looking at are these sharp shooting playmakers, all right? Now, I already know that there are tons of you guys making this build. And if I can show you guys that there is another build that you can use that might just be a little bit better, I want to save you now. Now, you guys already know that it's going to take about 190k VC just to get your guy from a 65 to an 85 or 86. If you guys need help getting VC, check out my last video. That will be down below in the description. But now looking at these 3-point playmakers, or these playmaking sharps, or whatever you want to call these things, we see a couple things, alright? Now I am going to go ahead and give you the number of attribute bars you start off with and how many that you will finish with. So for layups, right here, starting the game, we will have 10 bars on layups. But after we hit that 99, we will have at least 13. That's how we're going to do this video. Now looking at the rest, dunking will be a 3 out of 5. Mid-range will be a 19 out of 21. 3-point shooting will be a 22 out of 23. Ball handling will be a 15 out of 18. Passing will be a 17 out of 18. Post offense will be an 8 out of 10. Rebounding will have a 7 out of 9. Steals will be an 8 out of 12. Blocking will be a 5 out of 7. Vertical will be an 8 out of 14. Lateral quickness will be 11 out of 15. The speed will be a 14 out of 17. Acceleration will be the same thing, the 14 out of 17. The strength for this build will be a 9 out of 13. And then the stamina, which will be very consistent through all these players, will be a 22 out of 25. Now looking at this build, it's not too bad. One thing that we notice is that this build is pretty nice. That's probably why it's one of the most popular builds in the game. A lot of you guys want to be like Curry. I can't blame you, bro. I can't blame you. One of the best point guards in the league. If you disagree, put an L down below in the comment section. I don't care. I don't care. Steph Curry is lit. And a lot of you guys are trying to resemble his game. But the only downfall that I really see about this is that, yes, some of the attribute bars could be a little bit higher. But on top of that, where are all of your Hall of Fame badges? Now, I know none of you are going to be making a pure archetype, because I feel like that's just a waste of time. Nobody wants to touch these pure archetypes. Definitely not no pure sharpshooter. What the heck? No, bruh. So you do get 8 gold badges, 8 silver badges, and 5 bronze badges. But is this build the best build that you can get? Is this the best dual archetype in the game that you can have? Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying, yeah, C-Note, it's the best. But I don't think so. I really don't think so. Now we have to switch our attention to those playmaking shot creators. Now let me show you something. Now just by looking at these attribute caps alone, we see a little bit of a change. But besides that, before we even get into the attribute caps, look at the Hall of Fame badges. You get three Hall of Fame badges. On top of that, 5 gold badges, 7 silver badges, and 6 bronze badges. This build looking fire already. Now, playmaking shot creators are also another popular build that you guys are making this year. Now, I agree with you guys that are making these because these jumps look pretty lit, just on paper. Now let's go ahead and get into these attribute cap stats. Now when it comes to your layups, you have a 14 out of 20 with this build. Now the last build that I showed you, they only had a 10 out of 13. So this build is better at layups. Now for dunking, you have an 11 out of 15. Now for those playmaking sharps, they had a 3 out of 5. This build is better at 2 things, layups and dunking. That's already your inside game right there. We just got into 2 different skills, and this build is already better, significantly better than the last build that we just talked about. Now when it comes to your mid-range, you have a 22 out of 23. Now for those playmaking sharps, they only had a 19 out of 21. This build is better at mid-range. When it comes to your 3-point shooting, you have a 14 out of 17. Now the last build did have a 22 out of 23. It's a playmaking sharpshooter. They're supposed to shoot. So of course, your 3-pointer will not be as lit. But if you ask me, the 3-pointer on this build is very decent. You can still get away with this 3-point shooting. Now when it comes to ball handling, this build has a 20 out of 23. Now those playmaking sharps, they had a 15 out of 18. This build is better at ball handling. So for you guys that want to handle the rock, for you guys that want to shoot, yes, you might be limited to more mid-range. But if you want to shoot mid-range and get buckets, score inside, this is looking like the build for you so far. Now when it comes to passing, this build has a 15 out of 18. Now, when it comes to passing for the playmaking sharpshooter, they have a 17 out of 18. Now, for those playmaking sharps, they do start off with only 2 more attribute bars for passing. But for both of these builds, they finish at the same total, which is 18 bars altogether. So it's not really worth it. You can really wait for those 2 extra bars on passing. When it comes to post offense, this build has 11 out of 13. Now those playmaking sharps got 8 out of 10. When it comes to rebounding, you have a 9 out of 10. Those playmaking sharps only have a 7 out of 9. When it comes to your steals, you have a 9 out of 14. Playmaking sharps, they only see 8 out of 12. When it comes to blocking, this build has 8 out of 12. Blocking for playmaking sharps is only a 5 out of 7. When it comes to your vertical, because I know you want to go and get these dunks, this build has a vertical of 13 out of 17. Those playmaking sharps, they're very limited. They come equipped with an 8 out of 14. Now for the lateral quickness, the thing that's going to keep you relevant on defense, this build has a 13 out of 15. Now, for your sharps, your playmaking sharps, you will have an 11 out of 15. So yes, this build comes with 2 extra bars on lateral quickness just from the jump, but they do finish at the same total, which is 15. When it comes to speed, this build has 18 out of 22, and the playmaking sharps only have 14 out of the allowed 17 attribute bars for speed. Acceleration for this build is 19 out of 21. When it comes to the acceleration for the playmaking sharps, you get 14 out of 17. Now when it comes to strength for this playmaking shot creator, you have 11 out of 14. But those playmaking sharps, they have a 9 out of 13. And then of course, the stamina is the exact same. So looking at this build, you are significantly better than those playmaking sharps out there. One, by badges. You get your hands on 3 Hall of Fame badges. Now, other than the badges, you're better at layups. You're better at dunking. You're better at mid-range. You're better at ball handling. You're better at post offense, rebounding, steals, blocks, vertical, lateral quickness, speed, acceleration, and also strength. Now, if you ask me, this is one heck of a build. Now, you guys that were thinking about making those playmaking sharps, if you want to change your mind after watching this video, I do not blame you. I really do not blame you. I think it will be a smart move. But the most important advice that I want to leave you guys with today is that you guys must make a build that supports the way that you play. So if you do want to handle the rock and you do want to shoot, this is the build for you. But if you want to handle the rock and just shoot threes, then a playmaking sharp might just be the build for you. I'm just showing you the possible potential in this build, and that's it. I'm just trying to help you guys out that have not decided just yet what you guys want to do. Out of this video and also out of this battle, I do think that the playmaking shot creator has won. It hands down, bruh. It has won. But let me know if you guys agree in the comment section. Please let me know your ideas, your concerns, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want these style of videos to continue, please let me know a position and also the 2 archetypes that you want me to compare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that it taught you a little bit about something. So if it did and it does help you out, please smack up that like button, guys. It really does help your boy out, so I know what you guys want. I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to be the plug, man. The game is about to drop this week. I hope you guys are ready. But if you're new, go ahead and sub to your boy. Turn on those notifications as well. A lot more great content is to come. Believe that. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. Remember to hit that like button, comment down below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night, bro. And until next time, it's been your boy C-Note, and I'm out.